Did any of you all hear about that 8-year-old girl who stole her parents' vehicle and went on a shopping spree at Target? And let me just say this. You know 2024 is crazy when in all in 1 week we have another attempt on a former, possibly future president's life. You got one of the biggest music artists slash producers getting arrested, and they found over 1,000 bottles of lube in his house, and they got videos of his freak off parties. God knows what was happening there. And then you got Russia threatening war with NATO. And our feel good story of the week, just to let you all know the current state of America for everyone living abroad. Our feel-good story of the week in America is about an 8-year-old girl who stole her parents' car, risked not only her own life, but the life of others, to go on a casual little shopping trip at Target. And I kid you not, after she went to Target now, folks, she drove 30 minutes to Target. This is not a Target that is down the street. She drove 30 minutes to Target. She hit a mailbox along the way. That's about it. And police say that when they found her, she was casually sipping on a Frappuccino. She had already checked out with over $400 worth of items. There was already a missing persons report out for her. And she's just chilling at Target, sipping on some freaking Starbucks as the cops pull up and find her. Let's go ahead and roll this news clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
An 8-year-old girl had places to be, and she took it upon herself to get there. This morning, she drove herself to Target. According to police, the girl lives in Bedford and drove to a Target in Bainbridge Township. News 5's Maya Lockett has more on what happened.
What started off as a missing child report soon turned into a busy day for an 8-year-old at this Target in Aurora.
He did advise the driver appeared to be small in stature, and she should be in that vehicle driving.
The driver was an 8-year-old girl who was originally reported missing along with the family's vehicle, a 2020 Nissan Rogue. In a press release from Bedford Police, family last saw the child around 7 a.m. A next-door neighbor provided the family and officers with Ring camera footage that showed the child got into the SUV and drove off around 7 a.m. alone.
Bainbridge located the vehicle so far, but not the child.
Officers learned through dispatch that Bainbridge PD had located the vehicle in the Target parking lot in their city.
Bainbridge does have the female juvenile.
Moments later, officers were able to locate the 8-year-old inside of the Target. On a Facebook post from Bedford Police, they said they did let her finish her Frappuccino. The girl admitted during her drive she struck a mailbox. Target employees told News 5 the child walked in with more than $400 and proceeded to walk around the store shopping for items and checking out. Now, police did make Target employees give the money that was spent inside the Target by the 8-year-old back to the family, and I did attempt to speak with the family today. However, they did not want to go on camera and they did not want to provide a comment. Reporting in Aurora.
See, this is why I'm scared to have kids, because this is so me. And yeah, of course this is obviously dangerous, but who doesn't like a nice relaxing stroll around Target with a nice Frappuccino? I guess maybe she was getting fed up, waiting on her mom. And she's like, screw this. I need my coffee. I need my Starbucks. And she just zipped off by herself. But there's something off about this story for me. There's something a tidbit off here. Because is it just me, or do you think this is something maybe this child did before? Because as I mentioned, this is not a Target that's right down the street, okay? My nearest Target is way closer than this Target that this 8-year-old drove to. And granted, yeah, she hit a mailbox, But for the most part, there were no other problems. And this is an 8-year-old driving for 30 minutes. She knew the directions. She had over $400 on her. So it's just like, damn. I would question, if I was the parents, I would question, hey, while we're asleep, have you ever gone on a little late night Walmart run or something like that? Because this sounds like the actions of someone who's done this before. Police pull up and she's looking at them like, what? I didn't do anything wrong. Here I am with my Frappuccino. I just checked out, all of my groceries and my other items. Who knows what the hell this girl had? And she's just acting like everything's normal. So when I'm hearing this story, I can't help but question, like, is this the first time this has happened? At first, one of my first theories was, hey, maybe the parents knew that this girl drives around and runs errands for him or something. But of course, there was the missing persons report and all of that. But I mean, as bad as this is, listen, this kid needs some discipline. At the same time, think about the horror as a parent when suddenly your child's gone and your car's gone. And you're thinking the absolute worst. The last thing you would probably be thinking in your mind is that your child is at a Target 30 minutes away, sipping on some Starbucks after having purchased God knows what she was buying at that store. You know what I mean? That's the last thing that you would think of, but that was the outcome, folks. And that's the feel-good news story of the week in America. Kids doing outlandish things. But for now, I think I'm going to go get me a Starbucks. I hope you all have enjoyed your morning and your morning coffee. And I'll be back soon with more videos later throughout the day. But for now, let me know your thoughts below. Let me know your favorite coffee, Starbucks beverage down below as well. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all very soon.